Full-time streamer has a nice ring to it, doesn't it? You get to sleep in, play video games, and make millions. Or maybe you just want to make an honest living. Either way, who wouldn't want that job? But did you ever take a moment to think about what it really takes to get to that point and how few people do? Here's where I share with you the ugly truth about becoming a streamer. Rise and grind. A phrase most have adopted, and a phrase that has personally pushed me to my limits on multiple occasions. With the ever-growing popularity of video games and streaming, it's nearly impossible just to go live for a few hours and stand out and grow a following. This is where the grind aspect comes into play. People convince themselves that for every moment they aren't sitting at their computer, editing, gaming, live streaming to perfect their craft, someone else is. So we tell ourselves the best thing we can do is sit in front of the screen even longer. Are you seeing the problem yet? Nowhere are you being fed from these successful streamers the importance of your own mental and physical health. The main thing that all these big streamers preach is the amount of hours they've had to put in to making this work. And nowhere in there are they mentioning the downsides or negative effects that can come with it. So because of this, it's no surprise that people who dive into this journey end up either quitting or developing some sort of anxiety-ridden issue along the way. They spent every waking moment that they weren't either in school or at their job in front of their screen, editing, gaming, streaming with no instant gratification. And in a society where we're curated to survive off likes and followers, it's easy to lose sight of why you're doing this, lose control of your mental health, or take the easy way out and quit. And yes, as I've already mentioned, I'm speaking from experience. There's many people that I look up to in this space, and before I posted my first video or went live for the first time, the main message that was portrayed to me was rise and grind. So that's what I did. I prioritized finishing an edit, one extra day of streaming, becoming cracked at a game, all over sleep, exercise, and family and friends, because that's what I thought I needed to do. But what I didn't know is that this mindset is what would ultimately keep me from ever making it. And let me clarify. Yes, it's important to work hard, and there may be days where you need to put some extra time in. But if that seems to be every single day for you right now, then you're doing it wrong. Now, I'm about to sound the most mom I've ever sounded in my life, but just know it's for your own good. There are things you can do to help, like going out and getting exercise. Change your diet to eat less junk and eat more greens. Something as simple as drink water. You'd be surprised at how little people do this. Go to bed on time, and maybe most importantly, socialize. Not in-game, but IRL. All these things help your body and your mind to reset and refuel in ways it needs for you to remain stable. For the longest time, I didn't do these things, and I lost my joy for streaming and even my love for editing videos like this. Mentally, I was just stressed and developed anxiety to the point where my body physically ached. And I was also just feeling tired, sluggish, and generally unhappy all the time. And this was reflected in how well my videos that I posted did, and even my live streams. My average viewers in every live stream started to go down. And looking back, it's easy to see why. It's because when I first started this journey, I was happy, I was excited, I was creating things I love to create and putting effort into them. During my live streams, I was super energetic, I was entertaining. I developed sort of a personality that people could cling on to. Then as time went on and the less I took care of myself, the less joy I brought into my streams, the less entertaining I became. And naturally, I started to lose viewers. My edits of my videos and even my thumbnails for my videos became super lazy. I didn't put much effort to any of these things anymore, and it showed. So what exactly is my point for sharing all of this with you today? I know for a fact I am not the only person out there that struggles with an appropriate balance between content creating and your personal life. So I'm here to let you know that you're not alone. It's hard doing this, creating content, live streaming and playing video games for hours on end, trying to stand out amongst the millions of other people who are trying to do the same exact thing. And when you first start, you have goals and aspirations, and when you're not seeing the numbers that you want to see, well, to put it plain and simple, it sucks. But the answer isn't always to just keep working harder than everyone else. Sometimes a little time away to refresh is what you need to do your best work with a clear mind. So if you're someone who has found this video while in the position that I have been in, or you feel yourself going down that road, this is your sign to give yourself some grace. Take a break and refresh. Because if you're not at your best, your content won't be either. But past that, that's all I really have for this video, guys. I hope this encouraged at least one of you. And if it did, be sure to hit that like button and comment down below some steps you're going to take to help give you a better, more healthy work-life balance. Also, if you guys didn't know, I do live stream on my second channel. Link for that is down in the description. And past that, that's all I have for this one. I'll catch you next one.